up everybody, welcome back to another video on my channel where today I will be taking you through setting up my 2024 journal. But before we get into that, I am using my brand new camera that I got for my birthday, which I love so much, and I actually unboxed it here. I hope you guys can see me. I have an exciting package here. So on my birthday, or I think it might have been the day after, so on the 1st of January, I put together all of like my birthday money that I received from my family, and I put it towards a new camera. It's coming as part of a vlog kit as well. So I have the camera in here, and then along with it is coming a Joby tripod, which isn't hair yet, but when that gets hair, I will be using that. It's the Joby Gorilla Pod, like the famous Gorilla Pod. So yeah, that's not hair yet, but I thought I'd show you guys my new camera, do a little unboxing. I don't know what video this is going into, but if you're watching it, hopefully you guys are enjoying the video. But yeah, I'm going to be unboxing my camera. This is the package, this is how it came, this is what it looks like. So it is the Canon Powershot V10. It's the most up-to-date Canon vlog camera, and it is designed for vlogging. I hope you can still see my head. If not, this would be very weird. Oops, I kicked the tripod, sorry. I've been waiting to open this package for the whole day. First look. What does it look like? Is it cool? Oh, you guys can't even see anything. Now is it cool? What does it look like? Oh, everything's in like little packages. Oh, okay. So in the kit that I'm getting, I didn't know the stuff would come separate. So the stuff is provided by Small Rig, which is really cool because my camera case is a Small Rig camera case. But I thought it was actually part of the Canon box, but it's not, which is very cool. So I'll show you guys the accessories and then we'll do the cameras. So this is my Small Rig microphone, like windshields for the top of the microphone. And it's very, very cool. Oh, it comes with a little case too, okay. Small Rig camera case specifically for the V10. These are all V10 specific accessories. And then a Small Rig lens cap, which is very, very important because I don't think this comes with a lens cap on its own. We'll see anyway, but I don't think it does. But that's the lens cap. This specific package came with a memory card already, so I don't have to format any of my current ones. I can just use this one straight away. It came with the Superior Pro 64 gig memory card, which is pretty much plenty all I need, because I'm not going to be recording like too many days worth of footage at a time, and each time I'll just be backing it up onto my laptop anyway. But 64 gig memory card. I'm going to be keeping the box because I think I'll use it as like a camera accessories box. So this is the actual V10 camera, the black one, so that's the box. So I thought all of this would be like in-house part of this, but I'm glad that it's another brand because I love Small Rig. But yeah, let's pop this open. Record. Okay, so that's my warranty. The user manual. Okay, we'll get the stuff out of the side before we take the camera out. So it comes in a little envelope. What is this? I think it's probably the charger. Yeah, okay, so this is the charger. It is a USB-C to, oh no, USB-C to USB-C. I hope it comes with a plug because I don't have any USB-C to USB-C plugs. I only have USB, like standard USB to other plugs. Yeah, I don't see a plug in here. I need to get a plug. Oh, there's one more accessory. What is this? Ah, the wrist strap, which I will be equipping because I need that. And it's also Canon branded wrist strap. It's so small. It's so cute. Okay, first look at the camera. Wow, it's so light. Wow. So this is my new camera. It is the Canon V10 Powershot, and it is apparently the size of a credit card, like height-wise. I haven't got any cards to hand, but I have seen videos that it is the height of a credit card. I have playing cards here, so I guess that could, yeah, it's smaller than my pack of playing cards. But this is so sick. Okay, so look, the screen flips up so you can actually see what you're filming, and also you hold it like this to film, like portrait to film landscape, which is great because that means if you're walking around filming like this, it's like easier in the hand. And also it has a built-in like tripod, it has a built-in stand. So look, the stand is built in. That is so very cool. I don't know which video is currently being filmed because I'm just inserting this into whichever the next video is, but the rest of this video is going to be filmed on this, so you guys can judge the audio and everything like that. But yeah, that is my new camera. Wow. It is amazing. Okay, bye everyone. Oh, this is so cool. I don't know if does this sound better, or does this sound better? I'm gonna check that just in case. And the jury is in. It sounds better without the wind deflectors on, so we will not be using this for now. But this is my new camera. It is very, very cool. And I wasn't sure which would be my first video using this camera, but it's this one. So yeah, as you can see, I was very, very excited. I got all the little accessories and stuff with it. My Joby tripod still hasn't arrived. This is a few days from that clip. But it's still being processed, so I'm using my big tripod right now, which is fine because it's perfect for this. But today we will be setting up my 2024 journal. This was my old one from 2023. As you can see there, this is so sick. I could see myself recording because of the flip-flops. Oh, I love this camera. But yes, this was Ultimatus 2023. I did a flip through in the 2 videos before this. Not the 22nd birthday one, but the week as a 21-year-old one. The last week, that one. 2 videos before this, I did a flip through. But essentially, this is what it looked like. I got the exact same book again. Which is a A4 sketch pad from Studio Artway. I can't read that. Yes, Studio Artway at the bottom. I'll link it in the description. And I'm not affiliated with any of the links. I don't know if you can see that because of the white balance, but yeah. So we will be creating these sections. But first, it is still in the package, so I need to open it. Oh, nice and sealed. Wow. Let's tilt you guys down. Oh, this camera is so cool. My head's a bit cut off, but it's fine. So this is the old journal, and this is the new one. So I'm just gonna count up the pages that I used for each section because I'm gonna do 4 sections. So I'm gonna count that quickly and then separate it out so it makes this process easier. I've gone through and marked all of the pages, so I split it into 4 sections. So 2 sections are 13 pages and then 2 sections are 12 pages just because of the amount of pages within the journal. So I'll start by doing what I did last time, so having the post-it note of all the sections I want to include. So I'm gonna do that now. Okay, so now that the 4 sections are labelled, I'm not going to do the title page just yet for each section. Oops. I'm going to do this page, I think. Like the cone of learning, the triangle, the days till 90. I'm going to do that, except I don't have those permanent markers anymore because they've run out since using them. So it won't quite look the same, but it'll look similar enough to where I'm happy with it. So now I have to work out the days till 90, which was, what was it? It's 24,820. It's not a lot at all, but that's what it's there for, a morbid reminder. I'm gonna test this permanent marker, but I don't know if it works anymore. Oh, it does, okay. That works. It was a lot larger than I thought it would be, but it's fine. Now I'm gonna put the like memento mori stuff. Note to self, buy more permanent markers. so that is what we have so far. It's a little squished, but it's because I'm trying to fit everything in. Do I want to do the cone of learning? I think I do. I'm going to do the cone of learning. I think it's good to keep it inside the book. Kind of skewed the triangle a little bit, but that's okay. It already doesn't look very great, but I will color these in my own time. I want to put my own quote that I'm going to keep, I think, in this book and like in future journals too. And it's a quote that I came up with. Alright, so that is that page done. And then this is usually like the quotes page, where you do quotes throughout the year. I think I did want to add something else to this. Oh, okay, so I wanted to add the slingshot. And if you guys don't know what the slingshot is, I'll tell you guys about it as I draw it. So essentially the slingshot is an analogy I made for describing life. And essentially life is like a slingshot. And whatever you kind of get from experiences, or all the experiences, opportunities and lessons you get, is the slingshot ammo. And the more opportunities and lessons and experiences and adventures and stuff tugs on the elastic more, because a heavier load will stretch it back further. And when you let it go, you launch yourself further in life. So the more opportunities and more experiences you have is kind of how I see life, launching yourself further. And similar to a slingshot, if you put too much load on, it breaks. So that's kind of like reaching your capacity. If you take on too much at once, it breaks, because you don't just have one slingshot. Your life slingshots are at different stages within your life. So that's kind of the analogy that I made up. But I am not a very good drawer, so this might look a little weird, but as long as I know what it is, then I mean, who cares? I think that's okay. It looks a bit disproportional, but that's okay. I'm not gonna outline it. I like the pencil look, but here it is. Yeah. Okay, so the front cover is done. Okay, so the back cover looks like this. So it's like your goal setting self. And I kind of just drew around my hand. But I don't have these pens anymore because they all ran out. I guess I'll do it in a big permanent marker. Yeah, why not? There we go. I'm not gonna fill this in on camera because I feel like that's like a personal thing to do, which I want to do in my free time. But I'm just gonna do the headings to show you guys what I'm filling it with this year, just to set it up, and so you guys can maybe set yours up too, so we can all journal together. Because I did really like journaling this year. I feel like it was a nice kind of creative outlet. And even though like I didn't pursue a lot of the ideas that I put into my journal, it was just nice to have somewhere to put those ideas, because, you know, that's how I came up with the slingshot. I was just randomly writing. The slingshot was the first thing that popped into my head for that spread when I first created this journal. That's a horrible W. Why did I draw it like that? But yeah, I was just randomly writing, and then that came into my head. So even like stuff like that, like just having like a little notebook away from something digital is a nice and welcomed detox and mental health kind of clarity or break, I guess you could say. That is the heading. I'm gonna color in, but not on here. New 0.0, so this is kind of who I want to be by the end of the year. And then at the bottom I'm going to put Forever 0.0 for my ideal self, which, if you're not familiar with this, go watch my other video, because I explain more in depth about all of the things that go into this journal. And again, like all of these drawings and stuff look very rough and not the prettiest, but it's a journal. It's meant to be like a mind dump. It's not supposed to look pretty because your brain doesn't think in nice pretty patterns, unless maybe yours might. Mine's doesn't. Mine's is a chaotic mess. So that is what my journal will look like, to encompass that. Because although I may think in straight lines and black and white and stuff like that, I certainly don't think in organized straight lines. So that is why these journals always look so chaotic. Like, look at this. I didn't even leave myself enough room to put 0.0, so it's very, very small. It just encompasses that chaoticism or chaos in my brain. Okay, now let's do the headings. So freedom and brain dump, if you guys remember from the thumbnail sketches. So for my previous journal, I kind of just did text because I didn't want to go into the whole drawing thing because I didn't think it would look nice. So I just did like text like that for most of them. But I think now I want to do something more visually appealing, even though they won't come out this way at all. So freedom and brain dump is a brain in a dumpster. I don't know how well it's going to turn out, but it will be funny at least. So that is what I am doing. I just realized I stapled 2 pages together. Oh my gosh. I stapled 2 pages together. No. This is what I meant by the chaos. There you go. Okay, so how am I going to do this? I guess I'll start off with the dumpster. So this is kind of what it looks like, the general outline. It looks very bad, I know, but again, it's going for the general look, you know? Not everything's gonna look great, and I am no artist by any means, but I think for now, for what it needs to be, like for what I want it to come across as, it's fine. It's a brain in a dumpster, a badly drawn brain in a dumpster at that, but nonetheless a brain in a dumpster. Just a simple text like that, brain dump. Now we can move on to the second one. I will put a finished like image at the end of these of what the pages end up looking like after they're colored in and finished. So now we're doing content creation. So for this I wanted to do like a vintage style camera. So I'm gonna do my best, but again, I don't think it will turn out how I envision it in my head. No, the angle is way too different to how I see it in my head. I need to rub this whole thing out. I'm no artist, but even I thought that was horrendous. That doesn't really work, does it? No, I made the camera body too long. That works. You know what? We're working with what we have and that works. Okay, so this one was a lot harder to draw with a lot less result. But it's close enough to what I envisioned in my head. I don't know how well you can see it because of it's in pencil, but essentially it's a vintage film camera projecting light, and then in the projection is a YouTube like icon, and then it's a giant like perspective camera. Pretty much I saw this camera, like the angle of it in my head, from Motion Gate in Dubai. If you guys have been to that theme park, and it kind of stuck with me, like I wanted to create that as a page, so that's why I did that. Now on to the third page. So this is for things I want to do, and it's essentially a giant clipboard with like bucket list stuff on it, that kind of thing. I think that works. I mean, it's not the greatest, again, I'm no artist, but I think it works for what I want. So essentially, it's just a giant clipboard, and in the middle I'm gonna put like the title, but I don't want to do that now because I want to finalize how the clipboard looks. But that works for my things I want to do and hobbies page. And the final spread, which might be the trickiest, I think, is memories. But I think I'm gonna do it sideways. Yeah, I think that will look cooler. I'm gonna draw like a film camera kind of. But it won't be obviously accurate because it's me drawing it. But I'm just gonna put like a bunch of things on there that kind of look like they should be there. I also realized you guys can't see me drawing, sorry about that. Sure, that works. Very bare bones, as you can see. But in the middle, in the lens, I think I'm gonna put the title there, or maybe on the sides of the cameras. But yeah, it's very, very bare bones. I've kind of just created the skeletons of what I want to put into my journal. But I will, of course, put like the pictures of what they end up looking like. That has been my 2024 journal setup, and to round every journal video off, we need to give it a name. I haven't thought of a name yet. As you saw, my 2023 journal was called Ultimatus 2023 because it was the one ultimate commonplace journal for me. It was where I was like, okay, this is gonna be like the ultimate like creative outlet for me. So that's why that was called Ultimatus. If I come up with an idea by the end of me editing this video, I will put it in. But for now, I'm just going to put the year at the bottom. Yes, I know they look like Zs, but I like kind of like the spiky Aztec style font. That has been my 2024 journal. Hopefully you guys have liked watching the last 3 videos so far. A lot of content being pushed out currently at the moment, and I hope to continue that. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and hopefully you have a great morning, evening, or night, and goodbye. I bring you guys back because I think I have come up with a suitable name for this journal. As I put this camera away, it kind of came to me. That is Atlas 2024. And I say Atlas because it's the journal I'm going to use to navigate my thoughts and navigate the world that is my chaotic brain. So yeah, Atlas 2024.